All right, welcome to the channel, everybody. I am OGL Schmidt here for Custom Creator. Morning Army, shout out, guys. Thank you for your patience. We've been going through the Queen of the Murder Scene album, kind of at a snail's pace, but we've kind of appreciated being able to digest each track piece by piece. We're going to start to pick up the pace a little bit here, though. So this is going to be the first of two reactions from this album that we're going to shoot. I'm going to be doing this one myself. This is Red Hands Never Fade. And then Danny will be joining me for Sacrifice later on. But really been enjoying this album. It's very dark, it's very intense, but it has that classic catchiness that the Warning is noted for. So I think we're a little bit over halfway through the album now. So I'm going to rely on you guys to let me know what's going on story-wise in the comments. And yeah, we always enjoy interacting with you guys. So you there are ways to support the channel in the description, but we are happy to have your eyes and ears, and especially your comments. We love interacting with you guys. So without further ado, let's check out Red Hands Never Fade. That is an ominous title, if ever was one. Take it away, girls.
Tell me what I must do for what I did to your soul. Tell me to step over fire. What is your desire? 'Cause this is done. One more and it'll be done. The game you already won. Invincible, I am bleeding. I'm pleading. Listen to me. I know that it was just a mistake, but you don't forget that you don't forget that you don't forget. Tell you to tell me to tell you that it's alright. When we take another step closer to our demise. Tell you to tell me to tell you that it's alright, but we know it ain't. 'Cause the man has paid my pain. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tell me, when did you get to decide?
Okay, my pause timing might be a little bit off there, but I did want to comment a little bit on what I heard there. First of all, Danny is really starting to dial up the grit in her voice. Love the intensity of her voice in the intro there. So I've been thinking what exactly it is about the Warning that makes them so good. What is it about them that's separating them from the pack? And I think it's the fact that they're not going out of their way to try to separate themselves from the pack. And by that I mean they're not doing anything ridiculous or wacky. There's nothing gimmicky about their sound. You could say it's three sisters. That could be considered a gimmick, but they can't help that. That's how they were born. And also like that's a chemistry there, musical or otherwise, that you just can't get anywhere else. So they create really good songs, and they are able to sort of absorb aspects of this rock and metal music as a whole, which, as Danny and I have always said, is kind of how it should be appreciated, not chopped up into 900 subgenres, and just creating these amazing songs. Like, I always get a heavy Bangles vibe out of them. I don't know why. That could just be my 80s adult brain, but just some of the vocal harmonies, like, whoa, oh, oh, oh. And that's, it's catchy. It's fun for such a dark song. Also, the bass line. Always appreciate, I keep forgetting her name, but she always reminds me of Steve Harris from Iron Maiden, the way she lays down these bass lines. And that combined with a big chugga chugga. Yeah, this thing came out guns blazing. So I'm going to move back a little bit here. It's also a little bit more adventurous for them as far as their composition. There's a lot of different changes in dynamics and texture here. So heck with it. I'm just going to start from the beginning again.
Tell me what I must do
That's great.
for what I did to your soul. Tell me to step over fire. What is your desire? 'Cause this is done. One more and it'll be done. The game you already won. Invincible.
I wanted to point out that bit where she sang really softly, like you sort of lost her voice. That's it's not something that's done very often. It's a cool effect. Maynard from Tool will also do this, where he'll sing sort of under the music. So for this album concept, for what I know of it, that to me works because it feels like the characters talking to themselves as opposed to uh, talking to everyone else. It feels like a completely internalized a moment, an inner monologue, if you will. I love that how the instruments dropped out and there was just her voice. That sort of clean strumming came in. Yeah, great use of dynamics there. I also like how she's encouraging the crowd to sing along. Again, that's just a fun thing to do at a live show. I learned from the charismatic voice that this actually singing in a group actually has a lot of mental benefits. It helps promote trust. It makes you feel part of a community. Uh, but again, and within the context of this album, it's like, okay, is she asking the crowd to cheer her on as this character is doing these horrible things, or maybe it feels like the character feels like the world is cheering for them to descend into madness. So yeah, just that's what I love about concept album is you can take something, um, you can take a song and give it a completely different angle. I guess. Again, you hear the sort of catchy backup vocals. It's like, okay, this is cool. It's catchy. It's fun to sing along with. But you add this really dark concept to it. It's like, okay, wait a second. What am I participating in here? So, thumbs up to The Warning. Again, if you can appreciate it, this has a fun, catchy, incredibly well crafted song. And that's another thing I wanted to mention. That's how The Warning stands out. Their consistency as far as songwriters is amazing. Alejandra and Paul are great at just laying down these grooves that just always get your head banging and your foot tapping. And Danny writes amazing riffs too. I joke about it all the time. Her guitar looks so big next to her, and little girl with a big sound. And the bottom line is she's a great riffsmith, as good as anyone that's come out. Definitely, as far as the modern era, yeah, she's as good as they come. Just as far as consistently cranking out catchy, memorable riffs. Yeah, hype is real with these ladies. And I'm really enjoying the Queen of the Murder Scene album. I am looking forward to seeing how they progress past this because, yeah, I'm seeing a very advanced, both compositionally and musically, band just right off the bat. It's really impressive. And also, I just love how the warning doesn't mess around when it comes to ending their song. It's like, boom, it's done. No 20-minute ride out, no false ending, nothing. Just they're done. On to the next one. Great songwriting efficiency. So, yeah, the verdict is the warning is still awesome. Red Hands Never Fade. That's another banger off this album. And for a debut album, yeah, really mature, really advanced. They're a great band. Been loving every song from this. So yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for joining us on this reaction. We'll probably be moving right to Sacrifice, where I will be joined by the heart and soul of custom creator, Danny Lee OGT. So thank you guys very much for joining me on this one. Let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know where the story's going. And we'll be seeing you real soon.